Yeah, like I was saying, bro, this is not your land, bro. This is not your land, bro. None of y'all. It's not Africans, it's not you white folks, not the Persians. It belongs to the Indians. We're all visitors. Even y'all white folks lost your identity. Because you don't even know your history or where you came from. Just like this black folk. So y'all need to start learning who y'all is. Know who you are as people. Know who you are as a person. Because that's worth more than anything. Know who you are. When you understand who you are as a white person or black person and your value, and you understand your history, your culture, where you come from, only then will y'all be able to come together. You got to be able to embrace your uniqueness about your ethnicity. See, I see a lot of black folks saying, oh no, I don't want to go to Africa. Why? That's where your ancestors come from. That's your history. That's your identity. If you don't learn nothing about Africans or the African culture, you don't have no culture, no tradition. Because that's your identity. And you could say I'm from America or you want to. These Americans don't consider you Americans. If you so-called Americans, why they oppressing you and treating you like you ain't shit? If you were one of them. So get to learn who y'all are, man. Especially the black community. But even the white folks, they know who they are. It's only the black community that don't know who they are. Because because the ancestors back in the days of slavery was forced not to teach the children, the new generation to come, the traditions and the African ways. Y'all were brainwashed. They would give you were given slave names, and y'all were brainwashed. The last names you have, black people, those are slave names. And it's time for black people to stand up. Not stand up as in violence. Stand up as in identifying yourself. Finding your identity. Learning your culture. Learning about the color of your skin, where it comes from. Learn about the traditions and the cultures of those people that had the same skin tone as you. Because those are people, those are your ancestors and descendants. Those are your brothers and sisters. And until you identify with the African culture, you will always be lost. You will always be lost. You will. Because you have no culture. You have no tradition in America, black people. You make your own traditions, your own culture as you go. What you learn, you add to your culture. You learn from us, from other countries, everybody you hang around with. You add to your culture. Real shit. And that's how you black people have been surviving. But even through the Black Panther. So know yourself, man. Like a nigga's not just saying it, just say it to get clout. I'm saying it because it's true. This is what's going on in the community. And there's a thing about, like I learned from AA and AA groups about addiction. You know what I'm saying? You will not be able to overcome your addiction if you don't admit that you have a problem. So the first step is acceptance and admission. Until you see the problem and admit that you have a problem. Even for the pastors, the same way. Until they see that word Jesus and admit that it's not in the Bible, they will never know the truth. It's for every same body. Until you admit you have a problem, you will never be able to find and figure out a way to fix your problem. You will always be in denial. And you live in denial. Just like Donald Trump. He lives in denial. Even the American government, they living in denial. Because they see all the shit that's happening to them that Donald Trump is causing, but they keep denying it and trying to sweep it on the rug and act like it nothing happening. But it's not causing, but in doing that, it's just causing confusion, division, and it's tearing the whole country apart. The federal government is stand for something. And when you have a president that's pushing racism, and you were made to stand and defend that, to uphold unity, you federal government uphold the Constitution. And the Constitution, nobody's above the law. So you're supposed to hold your president in charge to also respect and uphold the Constitution. Because that's domestic terrorism. Until y'all admit that you have a problem, you will not see your problem. You will not be able to fix the problems you have. Because you're living in denial. You thinking you're tricking me, but you're not. I've accepted myself. I've accepted my guilt. I've accepted my imperfections. That's why I'm able to grow and adapt. That's why. And you will not be able to do nothing. And when people get mad when I speak knowledge, because they know I'm telling the truth. And they will never grow because they don't want to hear the truth. They won't. Like these pastors. That's why you people, the people grow, and these pastors still talking dumb shit. They still talking about the same shit. The same old bullshit lies, and they Jesus. And you guys have grown and seen the truth and God with us, Emmanuel. And they still over there talking shit. Because they will never grow. That's the thing about it. Thing you have to accept is that's one thing I learned from AA, Alcohol Anonymous, Narcotic Anonymous. It's just like an addiction. Everything is just like an addiction. You're trying to get rid of it. So you have to admit you have a problem. Everything starts with admitting and acceptance. And then when you admit you have a problem, then you start seeing it as a problem. Then you start finding ways to fix that problem. And until the black community starts seeing this shit as a problem, and the white folks start seeing this racism that they doing as a problem, they'll never be able to have a just government. The government will be impartial. And impartiality brings oppression. And when you bring oppression and you oppress your people, you bring your own country down. Because think, like I said, bro, if you're the only person and everybody else is rich in your country, you broke. Going hard times come, who can help you? Even the people in your community cannot help you because they don't have no money. And if y'all the only ones that have money and you cannot help, so where else you gonna get help from? How can you people help you? See why I told you, Donald Trump, if your country's had, you had to. If your country suffered, you suffer too. If you oppress people, you oppress too. Just like Instagram, they oppress me, now they finna fall. They want me to save them. No. Why would I save you? Now people feel, why would we save you when your country is falling? You oppressed us. Now you need the black people help again, just like you need them in times of slavery for the Civil War. No, why should we help you? You so perfect. So why don't y'all fix it with your perfect ass? Black people don't need to be here, so nobody need to be in your country. So fix it on your fucking own. I'm from a shithole country. Shit, now you in a shithole. Get your ass out the shithole. Why you need a shithole to help you? You see how that shit turn? That's why it's not good to do people wrong, bro. Because you never know who they might be in the future. It's always good to treat people how you want to be treated, no matter what. You treat them as you want to be treated. Because you might need that same help in the future. And you want somebody to give it to you. But that's what I'm saying, bro. but I'm saying got knowledge and wisdom in it.